Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Coolify 2. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one, $180. Now I know what some of y'all getting ready to say. $180 for a neck fan? I seen them on Amazon for 30, 40, 50 bucks. Why is this one so expensive? Simple. This is not your standard neck fan. This one has two different features that'll separate this from every other neck fan on the market. Number one, you got cooling plates. Not one, but two cooling plates. And number two, you got heat. So this is not just a cooling fan, it's also a heating unit. All right, so let's go through the specs real quick. Now this one comes in 4 different colors. You got white, black, blue, and carbon. Now you got 2 different battery sizes. You got 4,000 milliamps and 5,000 milliamps. Now the company claims this will cool your body temperature down by 27 degrees in 1 second. And trust me, this thing actually works. Now you got 360 degree airflow coverage from 2 1.5-inch bladeless fans that spin at 5,000 RPMs. Now you got 3 different modes. You got AC cooling, you got fan mode if you just want air, and you got heat mode. Now you got 2 cooling plates that also double as heating plates. Now as far as the battery, it takes 3 hours to fully charge. If you run it on fan mode, you can get anywhere between 4 and 18 hours, depending on the setting. If you run in AC, you can use it for 1.5 to 3 hours, depending on your setting. And if you run in heat, 3 to 6 hours. All right, so all of that for $180. Let's unbox it and see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love.
Calm down. Now, I know what some of y'all are saying also. How do you know this product is so good? You didn't even take it out the box yet. Let me show you something. I'm actually wearing one right now. Okay? Now, if y'all watch my videos, y'all always see me with the Brookstone fan. This, compared to this is now trash. Okay? You need this. Wait till you see how this works. You need one of these. All right, let's grab a little unboxing knife. Here we go. Coolify 2. Right. Okay, let's go ahead and peel this plastic off. Okay, shoes waiting patiently for the cables. Here we go. Now, this is a nice presentation alert. Okay. Now, this is from Taurus. That's the actual company. When you open this up, look at this. Carry your cool. Okay. This is the number 2. Open this up. Now, look at this packaging. Real nice. Okay. Now, you get this beautiful carrying case. Okay. Hard shell. You got a carabiner clip, so you can hook this to your luggage, hook it to your backpack. Okay. It says Taurus on one side. Just peel this little stick off on the front. Get a little wipe down, and here's how it's gonna look. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get and open this up. Okay. Now inside, this is gonna be your usual books and shit. Let's go ahead and plug them and file them. QR code, flick of the wrist. The instructions, I already know how to use it, flick of the wrist. And the specs, flick of the wrist. Now this is gonna be your charging cable. Okay, now this is USB Type-C to USB-A. And a convenient little spot in the carrying case. Put that right on top of it, keep it nice and safe. And now, here's the Coolify 2. Okay? Now, this thing is so epic. This is the definition of simple and effective tech. This is one of those products that you didn't know you needed it until you use it. Okay? If you ever used a fan like this fan, it seems like it's cool, but basically all it does is blow wind right into your face. Now, if it's hot outside, it's going to blow that hot air right into your face. And also, you're going to have to hold it like this. Now, holding your arm out in front of you like that is kind of a little workout. So you're actually burning calories holding this in your hand at your face, blowing the same air from outside. Whatever temperature it is blowing right in your face, that same temperature. With this, now you're getting actual cool air, and it doesn't just blow right in your face. Okay, you got 4 different vents, so it comes up under your ears. So behind your neck, under your ears, perfect. Okay, now, like I said earlier, What's the difference between this and all the other cooling fans on the market? The cooling plates. Okay, on the inside, you see these two giant plates? These are cooling plates. Now this is adjustable. You got silicone on the back. It's going to give you a nice fit around your neck. And you want it like that. You don't want it to be wide like this. Okay, now a lot of those other cooling fans, they got two fans on the bottom. And basically they just blow air right into your face. You don't want the air in your face. Okay, you want it to come under your ears and around your neck. Okay, it's not going to be obtrusive. It's going to give you a nice breeze. Two different cooling plates. All right, there's your bladeless fans. On one side, you got your power button. Okay, now you see C1. Now it's your battery percentage. This one is on 100. So right now I got it on cool 1. If I hit it again, we go to cool 2. Hit it again, cool 3. Okay, this is maximum cooling, and the cooling plates are gonna get cold. Now, I'm not just gonna talk about it. I'm gonna use some scientific instruments, and I'm gonna show you that this thing actually works. Now, watch this. If I press the button on the other side, okay, this is gonna be your different modes. Okay, so it's battery percentage again. You see I'm on cool 1. Now I'm on F1. That means fan. So I got fan 1, fan 2, and fan 3. Now if I press and hold this button, here's where the magic happens. Now you see H1, that means heat. So that's heat 1, heat 2, and heat 3. 3 different levels of heat. Power it off. This is totally worth the price, okay? Because you're not only using it in the summertime, you're gonna use this in the winter. Now I want to show you something. Let me grab these scientific instruments. All right, so now let's do some scientific testing. Now y'all know my motto, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. We got an iPhone on the table, okay? Let's check the temperature of this iPhone. 85 degrees. Now, I got one Coolify on AC and the other one on heat. Let's check the AC cooling plates. 68 degrees. Okay, now let's check the heating plate. 106. This is crazy. Now, let's do just the table. Okay, so the table is around 82. Now, let's hit that cooling plate. Okay, 69. Let's try the other side of the cooling plate. Okay, 68. Now, let's try the heat. 110. Let's try the other side of the heat. 113. This is crazy. Now look, I want to show you one more test using another scientific instrument. All right, now for this test, we're going to use thermal imaging. Okay, so you see that? Let's get a nice view. You see the fan right there? Now watch this. You notice everything else is hot. Look at white shoes. You see how hot white shoes is? Everything else is hot except for these cooling plates. Look how hot my finger is. Let's grab these cooling plates. I'm gonna put my fingers on them and see if my body heat cooled it down a little bit. Not at all. You see, ice cold. Now let's get the temperature on that. 67 degrees. Let's try the other side. 65 degrees. Okay, that's kind of crazy, right? Look at that. Ice cold. Now I want to show you the heat. Okay, so now we're going to pull up the heat. Let's hit the camera. Look how hot those plates are. Okay, way hotter than my body temperature. Let's get the actual temp. This is 113. Let's do the other side. 116. This is crazy, all right? Like I said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Look at the difference. Now we bring in the cool one. Look at those ice cold plates. This is dope. Let's keep it moving. Now I want to show you how it looks when you're wearing the actual unit. Now I'm going to go outside and test it out. I'm going to sit in front of my house in a hot car. All right, so I'm going to start the test like this. Now, it's a typical day in the summertime. You come outside overnight, your car been sitting with the windows up. You know it's mad hot in there. We got the Coolify. Let's jump in. All right, so I got in the car. Now, it is stifling hot. Scientific instruments. Let's check the temperature. The steering wheel is 125. The dash, 150. Okay, the seats, I don't know if y'all can see that, 160. Let's hit the Coolify. That's off right now. The Coolify is 120. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it on, I'm gonna let it cool up for a minute, and then I'm gonna put it on. All right, so here's how it's gonna look when you're wearing it. Now these cool plates feel nice and cool, and if you notice, my sweat went down a lot. I only had it on for about 3 minutes, but you can totally feel the difference. Now, you never want to be sitting up in the car like this with the windows up. This is oppressive heat, and it still feels manageable. All right, this is incredible. Now, I got to make this part short because sitting in the car with the windows up is not the move. All right, so overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the Coolify 2 a major go. Is this worth $180? And the answer is yes. This is the definition of simple and the definition of effective tech. Now let me give you a couple of scenarios where you're gonna love this product. Number 1, traveling. Now if you're like me and you fly a lot, if you ever sit by the window seat and you lean back, the AC on the plane, when you open that little vent, it's not gonna reach your face. Now, if you're taking a long flight, it's going to be stuffy, you're going to be hot. You can rock this on your flight and get personal AC, personal fan, and personal heat. If you ever take the subway system in New York City, you know it's always hot, sticky, and musky. This is the perfect thing to have around your neck, okay? Taking the bus, taking the train, flying, any type of traveling, this is going to come in handy. Next. Working, all right, depending on where you work at, you might work in an office setting that they don't have AC. Maybe they got a big fan circulating for everybody to use. Maybe you got to keep getting up from your desk, going in and out the building, running up and down the stairs. When you come back and sit at your desk, this is going to cool you off immediately. Okay, leave this charging up on your table, run outside, go get lunch. When you come back to your office and you're all sweaty, sit down, put this on, you're going to get nice and cool. Same thing in the winter. When you get back to your desk, you're going to get nice and hot. Next, outdoor events. If you go to concerts, okay, and you're standing around 100 other people, you know everybody's body heat making you even more hot, throw this on your neck. Okay, you're going to graduations. Now I'm speaking from experience. When I went to my daughter's graduation, because of COVID, they had it outside on a football field. I couldn't even enjoy the graduation because the whole time I'm like, yo, when is this going to be over? We sitting out in the sun, we boiling. I got one of these cheesy fans like this, blowing more hot air into my face and forcing me to hold my arm out like this. This would have been a godsend, okay? This is perfect for graduation, perfect for barbecues. You cooking your food over a hot grill. You don't want to be dropping sweat buckets all over your food. Have this on at your barbecue. And sporting events. You're going to football games, basketball games. You're sitting up in a hot stadium, a hot gymnasium. This is perfect. Okay, now especially for football season, when it's hot outside, I usually have these little corny hand warmers and I put one on each side of my neck. Okay, this is way better. Next, walking around. You ever had to walk and shop? Maybe you go to swap meets, you go to flea markets, doing some outdoor little shopping malls. You can have this on your neck while you're carrying on your bags and you're not going to be sweaty. Next. Sitting in cars. Okay, you ever go outside and sit in your car in the summertime and it's hot, just like I did just now when you first get in that car? Throw this on, stay nice and cool. You ever got dressed up to go somewhere and you got your fancy clothes on, then you go outside and you sit in your car and it's all hot, now your clothes are sticking to your neck? Don't have that problem. Rock this. Now, lastly, this is my favorite use for this product, video games. Now, if y'all ever watched any one of my video game streams, y'all know I like to play fighting games. And fighting games, they're going to make you mad sweaty because they're intense. It's a lot of competition. You be sitting at the edge of your seat, mashing your buttons, working up a sweat. Y'all seen I had to keep pausing my game so I could put my air conditioner on and cool off for a minute? I gamed the other night wearing these, and let me tell you something. This is a game changer for me. When you're playing video games, you can put this on fan and just get a nice little circulation of air. But then when it gets real intense, put it on AC. You're going to get nice and cool. Same thing, I'm looking forward to this wintertime when I'm sitting in this seat right here. When I'm done making my videos down here in the basement, it gets so cold. I'm going to have one of these around my neck. The heat doesn't make any noise. And those 2 heating plates, this is a win. Okay, now look, one more thing I wanted to mention. If you've seen a lot of the other ones on Amazon, some of them do have a cooling plate, but it's one cooling plate in the back. All right, the cooling plate on the back of your neck as opposed to on the sides of your neck, 2 different plates, that is night and day, okay? I'm stamping this product down with the official Floss seal of approval. This is a triple major go. Anyway, this is the Coolify 2, the product that you didn't know you needed, but trust me, you need it. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me going. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock wanted to beam up. Energize.
We're in a situation where everybody in the world uses technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. You know, I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facebook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.